Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Magic Mike, except my name isn't Mike. And today I'll be teaching the 3-coin trick. Now I'm going to start out with a performance, and at the end I will give a tutorial. So, I'm going to start off, I'm going to put the first coin in my hand, okay? The next coin I'm going to put in my hand, on to the third coin, I'll stick it in my pocket. So, now I'm going to ask my spectator how many coins did I put in my hand. Most likely, they're going to say 2. So, I can just tell them it's a 3-coin trick. Now, have these again. I want to take the first coin, put it in my hand, the second coin, and ask how many coins are in my hand. They're going to say 2. I'm going to swap it over to the other hand. How many coins are in my hand? They're going to say 2. So, I'll take the last coin, and I'll put it in my pocket. So now, how many coins are in my hand? They're probably going to say 2, but again, it's a 3-coin trick. So now, I ask them, how many coins are in my hand? They're probably going to say 2. How many coins are in my hand? They're probably going to say 2. So I'm going to take it, put the other coin, I'm going to stick it in my pocket. Pocket will work. So now, how many coins are in my hand? They're probably going to get cocky and go and say 3. And I'm going to be like, oh, you know what? Just won't do it. That is a 3-coin trick. You're going to start off with 3 coins on the surface in front of your spectator or in front of you. Your spectator is going to need to be directly in front of you. You're just going to start off with 3 coins. However, you will have a 4th coin palmed in your hand. Now, palming technique that I like to use is cupping my hand like this, having it below the first knuckle of my ring in middle, where I can just kind of grip it like this and curve my hand over so that way it fits nice. And I can have a fist, and I can also use it to point. I can use 2 hands to point. I can have all of that, just so that way I have a good grip on it and I can use it the way I need to. But that's just how I'm going to palm it, and I'm going to be using that palming technique throughout that. But if you have your own palming technique that will allow you to do this, use that instead, if you want. But anyway, though, you're going to show them that you have 3 coins. You're going to tell them that's a 3-coin trick. And something I like to add is telling them that for some reason a lot of people seem to forget the name. Because then you can bring that back up, and it's absolutely hilarious to see their face. But anyway, you'll see, you're going to start with taking the first coin, you're going to put it in your hand, and you're going to immediately close your hand. Then, what you'll do is you'll say, I'm going to take the second coin, and as you're putting that second coin in, you're going to drop the 3rd coin that you had. And then, you can, also close your hand, and then you'll say, I'm going to put this 4th coin in my pocket, and while you're doing that, you're just going to palm it again. And then you're going to say, how many coins did I put in my hand? They're going to say 2. They're going to say 2. So you can be like, well, again, a lot of people seem to forget the name. It's called the 3-coin trick. So, and that's how you can bring that up, and it's really funny. But then you can do it once more, but this time you're going to have, right here, like you'd be palming that, you're going to put it like where you'd palm it, and on just your palm, the palm of your hand. So it's going to kind of look like that. You're going to say how many coins I have in that hand. They're going to say 2. Then you're going to close this, flip it over, and hold out this hand. How many coins do I have in this hand? They're going to say 2. Then you can just kind of throw both of those along with the 3rd one into this hand and say, okay, on to the 4th one, I'm going to put it in my pocket. And this time you can actually put it in your pocket unless you want it to like keep going until they say 3 and you're like, ah, you got me. And then they'll say it again. And so let's just say that's going to happen. If I'm going to do one of these without that happening, and then I'm just going to go back and do it with that happening. But for this one, you're going to actually put it in your pocket. And don't directly show them that your hand's empty. Just kind of like, show it, and then you go back to the way you were, because then they might think something suspicious of earlier. But then you're going to show them, you're going to ask them, how many coins did I have in this hand? They're going to say 2. And again, it's a 3-coin trick. And I've done this on so many people, and it's absolutely great, their face. But now, let's just say, since we dropped that 3rd coin off, what you'll do is you'll say, how many coins do I have in this hand? They'll say 2, because there are 2. How many coins do I have in this hand? 2. But on your way back, you're going to act like you grab it, but you're really just going to, do it like that. So, and you're going to do it much quicker than what I did, or smoother, really, or something like that, where you can easily. Or, like a tossing, and say, okay, so I'm going to put those two in that hand, or, I don't know. I like to use the technique of having them closer up to the top of my hand, and then kind of palm them on the way down, act like I grab it, and then immediately go to this one. So I say, okay, put those in there, I'm going to take this third corner, I'm going to put it in my pocket. Okay, and then I'm just going to drop on the ground because my pockets don't want to open. But then you'll be like, okay, how many coins do I have in this hand? Let's say they say 3. Then you're like, you know what? If you're going to be like that, I just won't do the trick at all. And it looks so great. But now, since I dropped those on the floor, I got to get them again. But let's just say, once you're doing the other one that you want to keep going, because you think it's the kind of people that's just going to not go on. So, you're going to have 3 coins. You're going to say, how many coins are in this hand? I'm going to say 2. I'll flip it over, how many coins are in this hand? 2. Okay. And then, again, you'll just go down, and then you'll just palm it. And then be like, okay, how many coins? 3 coin trick. And then, let's say you do it again, and this time they say 3, and you're like, oh, you got me, it's 3. But then, you go to do it again, and because they said 3 that time, this time you would drop it off in this one. So, I'm going to show you what that would look like. It'd just be like what I did in the first one at this point. But they say 3, and you wait until they say 3, and then you'll be, okay, how many coins are in my hand? 2. How many coins are in my hand? 2. Take the third one, gotta put it in my pocket. Or the time that they say 3, you will probably do something like this, which this might look a bit weird, but that one there. And then, because you are palming this one, right, you'd say, how many coins are in my hand? They'd say 2. How many coins are in my hand? Oh, here we go. I kind of forgot what I was doing. How many coins are in my hand? 2. How many coins are in my hand? 2. Okay, so I'm going to put it back in this one. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to put it down in my pocket. And then you'd be like, okay, how many coins are in my hand? Then that person would be like, 3. And then you'd be like, you know what? If you're going to keep doing that, I just won't do the trick at all. And it's absolutely amazing in your face. But that is the 3 coin trick. And there's the performance tutorial. And if you could subscribe and like this video and share the video. I understand people think subscribers are a thing, but like I really need like views on my video so I can start helping myself. So please share this video, or I mean if you want, like and subscribe, but I'd really appreciate it if you'd share this video with your friends, with your family, with people that you know are interested in magic or anything like that. So thank you for watching. I'm Magic Mike, and except my name isn't Mike, and I'll see y'all in the next video.